It's whole wheat spaghetti, which I just think is healthier. And if you're gonna eat spaghetti, like, you know, it lessens the guilt. And so what I have here is some chopped carrots with some onions. I've tried to get the carrots very small, but I got really irritated and I stopped chopping. So if you have like a grater, grate the carrots because then they'll be much smaller. Or if you have like a food processor or something like that, do that instead because that's so much easier as opposed to chopping it. And I spent 20 minutes doing that, which is just ridiculous. What I've got here is 900 grams of pork. So I'm just going to put that in here and sort of work it with my hands to combine with the whole mix. Also, I should say that I put some sort of parsley in the carrots, and as well as the chopped onion, there is a clove of garlic in there as well, just for a little more flavor. And so this is just gonna mix and mix in here. And then what I've got here is 4 small eggs. If you've got 2 large eggs, that should be fine. I've got 4 small eggs, which I'm just gonna toss in here. And I'm gonna combine that with my hands. And then I've got some breadcrumbs here as well. You could buy this or you could leave some bread out to go stale overnight and then just crumble it with your hands. So I'm just gonna toss this in here. And it does get very messy. Well, you just have to kind of like keep going, you know, till everything's all combined, you know. And then here's our tray. Mix, 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 mix. I was trying to think of a song then, and nothing came to mind. So guys, the reason I'm doing this is because I recently went to Rome. Oh God, it was too good. It was, and everything was just so nice, and the food was amazing, and you know, and I'm just taken by, you know, everything Italian at the moment. You know, from pizzas to pastas. You know, making my own ravioli, which I did once, which just took forever. I ended up making 4 large ones as opposed to 12 small ones. So yeah, this is what this looks like now. And I'm going to put a little bit more bread flour in it just to give me a drier mixture. And then what then happens is this gets baked once it's dry, and once I'm able to sort of mold it in my hands, I'll bake this in the oven for about half an hour. And then we're good to go. Just a little bit more of this, a little bit more, a little bit more. And if you know, if you're really sort of trying to get everything healthy, use lamb, use beef, use turkey mince, which is so much healthier than pork. Turkey's a little bit dry, so you might need, you know, maybe 1 more egg or something to sort of make it all come together. So yeah, but just explore, and it's one of the reasons why, you know, I like to enjoy my food. I love my food, but at the same time, I don't like the feeling of feeling as if I've thrown all my good work in the gym out the window, and that's why I'll go for like a whole wheat spaghetti kind of thing, or you know, something that just makes the confession a little bit easier. So this is all I'm doing now. I'm just molding it with my hand. So guys, I have rolled out 30 pieces, 30 lumps of meatballs here. And this is now going to go in the oven for about half an hour at 200. I've been heating the oven for about 15 minutes, which just means that then the oven doesn't have to sort of, yeah, it's just good to preheat your oven, just do it. So yeah, this is this. If you want them to be bigger, you can make them bigger. You can sort of see the lumps of onions and you can smell the garlic all over it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's home food, you get? Okay. And now that's it. I've got to make the sauce, which again, I just started with some carrots, oops, and some onions, and some garlic, and I put a little stock cube to just flavour it, and I'm going to let that cook for a while. I'm such a good cook, aren't I, Chappé?
Just put the sauce there.
Well, I'm a really good cook, aren't I? So basically what I have in the house, I had 4 tomatoes. Obviously that's not going to be enough. And I'm sticking that in. So that's gone in now. I don't have any chopped tomatoes, so what I'm going to do is, this is a can of peeled tomatoes, and I'm just going to open it. I've washed the top, so do not be afraid. Oh. And I'm just going to tip it out. And I'm going to let all of it sort of combine. So while the meatballs are cooking, this will be cooking as well on a low heat, very slowly. And you've got to cook tomato. I'm not going to put any red wine or anything like that inside, because first of all, I don't have red wine to put inside. And second of all, if I did, I would drink it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let this cook slowly on a low heat for about the same time as this is cooking, so about 40 minutes. And what will happen is this will reduce, and then if I just sort of want to loosen it up, I'll put some, you know...
What were you calling me for?
We're vlogging. I'll put some... Hello? Hello? Hello?
It's on you.
Good. So we'll put some... I'll put some sort of stock, chicken stock in there just to loosen it up a bit, and then we'll have that sort
stuffing.
of... Oh my god, I'm vlogging! This is so rude. Alright, so basically... Sorry guys. To all my fans out there, my house is very chaotic.
Just do the damn thing!
So basically, yeah. So for 40 minutes, this will reduce. But you need to cook tomatoes for a long time, because when you open them from the can, they've got this sort of acidic taste, and you've got to cook that away, and then when you cook that for a long time, what you're left with is the sweetness. Okay, so I do a good Nigella job, don't I? Hi guys, so this has been baking for about 38 minutes, and this is what it looks like. I turned it over, and this is what it looks like, and I'm going to drop it in the sauce. As I was saying, okay, I put some olives in the sauce, but what you'll see is the sauce is sort of thickened and dried up a bit. So I'm going to drop this in there. Alright, I'm just going to dip into the spaghetti that's boiling and take some salty water from there and just drop it in here. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to turn this back on. And just bring it to the boil. It's on the highest. I'm going to bring it to the boil so that the meatballs cook with the sauce. So guys, we've plated up, and this is our whole wheat brown spaghetti with our olives and our meatballs underneath here with some parmesan on it, and yeah, we're just going to go off and eat now. And this looks really, it smells really good actually. Au revoir!